Hi, this is James at One Nation Studios.
On our website we talk about doing Photoshop and product design. I'm going to talk you through one of the tools we use for our design, and that's Google SketchUp. So here we have the ability to work in 3D, so I can move the screen around like this, and you can see that's a green line and a red line here. So I'm just going to draw, using this pencil tool, a little box for this man to stand on. So let's go back to the beginning here, and this will create a little area, and we can use a push-pull tool. And if we wanted him to be on some steps, again we can make that go red, and we can pull this little area down, and we can shorten this, and we can have a little sort of box for him to stand on, a bit like if you just won a bronze medal, a gold medal or a silver medal. Let's get him on top. We can then delete this line here and start thinking about the materials that we want to make it out of. Let's go for some metal. That seems like a good way of doing it. I'll just zoom in and you can see the metal top of that. And then maybe we'll do some wood or something a bit more random. So let's make it out of water. So I have a waterfront, and we can maybe have some stone parts of it as well. And this is a really good way of working in 3 dimensions. And it might be that you want to redesign your bedroom, or design a car, or design all manner of things, but you want to use the 3D tools. If I spin this round, you can see that that's not made out of stone anymore, so I can just keep doing like this. A nice gold podium. Let's have a look what else we can do on this bit of software. So if we were designing a camper van, for example, we might be doing some of the seats in the back and getting all the structure underneath, all the bit of metal work to make sure there's supports. This is the area where somebody might sleep, or this would be the area for beds. We could have a look at all the different bits like this. Here we go. Let's put the whole van in, spin around. You can see how it would relate to the steering wheel or doors coming in. We might have some different seating arrangements. So let's take out these bit. We've got existing walls. Gives us a really good opportunity to have a look at lots of different configurations within it. So you can see where the seat belts are, the seating, all these things can be drawn in a very simple way by using that red line, blue line, green line technique, and then pulling things in a certain direction like this. And then we think, okay, let's get another line going along like this. Pop it back, and you can start seeing how quickly you can manipulate solids to create some other aspects of the design. In fact, this studio here, as you can see, was designed using this. So if we go to some of the screens that you see here, let's try and add in a desk that we sat behind. Let's go for a desk like this. You can see the mixing desk appears, and we've got some monitors there. We've got, maybe we could think about putting a keyboard here instead. We've got a little keyboard here that we've modeled up. And if we can zoom into that, and you can see that that's quite similar to actually those bits. If we've got other aspects, let's put the walls in. You can see the speakers in the background here. They would have been modeled. So let's have a look at that sort of speaker that's down here. Okay, we might want to lift that one up. Or we might want to hide that desk. So if we go for hiding the desk, having a look at that speaker that we've modelled, you can see you can get quite realistic on all the modelling that we do, to the point of panels on the walls, staircases going up. And if I start adding all these different aspects, you can see some of the future ideas for putting guitars on the wall over there. It might be that we add in some other elements like this. Okay, that'd be the roof structure, so we can take that roof off. We can look at some beams that are in the roof as well. So all kinds of things that we can have a think about, and that is working in 3 dimensions. You can see that we've got amplifiers there, keyboards in place, the desk that I'm sat on. So it gives you a real good feel of actually the space that you're in. And that's part of design. Design is about developing ideas, thinking creatively, and going from one concept and then thinking, how do I develop that? And the next stage you think, okay, these are 3 ideas that I've got which are quite strong, and then you take that forward and you go to your final design, and then you start making things. So design would be for somebody that really likes making things. They start with a piece of paper maybe, or using the 3D SketchUp, and they go from there and say, actually I want to make this. So once you've finished designing something, what we do is we actually get the wood out and we cut the desks and we shape them and fit them in the room. So that's a little guide to doing design here at One Nation Studios.